Hello everyone, my name is Rage and welcome to the deliciously delectable, dominating, devilishly deneering demon, praise him, demon! Sorry about that, got a little bit possessed, my bad, must have been something I ate. Welcome to the Synergy Lab with me, as today we attain the status of a Super Saiyan God! So, you know, I'm basically gonna need you all to be like, with me for as much as possible. So this is delightable. It's kind of like likable start, but also delightful. Yo, I'm Rage, I'm trying to say the word delightful, but my brain's just trying to be spiteful and trying to make me, and I just cannot do it, and I'm trying to be mindful, because I've just got a handful, cannot say spiteful, so I combined it into delightful, because delightful's just not strong enough, and neither is delightful, but together they're okay, so we're okay, and then we go, word! Glad I got that off my white chest. Okay, so we already got Black Candle. That is pretty cool. And what are we going to start with? That's the question. The answer is nothing in here apart from the mind. And do you notice? Look, we're a proper scientist now with kind of a massive cut down the back of the lab coat. So it's basically like a scientist is completely naked apart from his lab coat, which does kind of give me the image of him walking up to someone, like ripping it open and just going, "Surprise! Do you like what you wrinkly see?" So to begin with today, we're gonna go just simple powerful on the first floor, and that is soy milk. With, you know, Libra, the original OG Super Saiyan combo. So we'll begin with that as we run hella fast around these items and move on towards the right and the rest of the floor. Ha ha ha, so lock the vaulted door. And you know that Dexter would be all over the Synergy Lab. He would be a massive fan of it. Yes, he would. If only I could have his little stumpy ass here. That actually just sounds like really, really wrong, doesn't it? Oh, yes, get your little stumpy ass over here. Oh, that's nice. Why did I even say that? That's now on the internet and quotable. Oh, God, why? Please cut that out. Please. Oh, Jesus, with a side of chips. Okay, but I have to say, guys, get excited for today's Synergy Lab because it is unequivocally my favorite one by a Arctic Mile. See, I was going to go with Country Mile, but then I was like, that's not even good enough. No, we need to really ramp that up. So we're going for Arctic Mile, which I just imagine is better because it's like difficult to move in Antarctica because of all the snow and slippy shit, which I'm sure is the technical term. So, you know, I think we'll go for that. All right, let's grab the star of the show then. You know it's coming. We've got ourselves our tractor beam tears, and this is going to really pull down the focus of what we are going to do today. Yes, indeed it is. So let's head towards our item room. We don't actually need that much from the shop. We do need a few core things, but really not a crazy amount, which is kind of nice. I don't know why, but even in Synergy Lab, I'm kind of like, I want to see what's in the secret room. Like, there's no reason for me to pick these items up, do anything like that. Like, absolutely no reason. But at the same time, I just kind of need it, you know? I guess it's kind of the same principle of like a billionaire walking down the street, bothering to bend over and like pick up like a quid, you know? I feel like I guess that's sort of the same principle. So on this floor, what we are going to do is upgrade to 2020, yes we are, as well as a quad shot, add a few little extra bits to our loveliness, and then, while we are here, we will go all the way up to Squeezy, but no more than Squeezy, you know, we don't want it to be too squeezy, we want a nice little bit of a bounce, you know, we want it to wibble back after we finish squeezing it, but we don't want it to be too squidgy, we don't want to be able to feel our fingers through the material that we're squeezing. You know, we want it to get close. We want to be teased with the fingers connecting, but have a welcoming squishiness between them. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I could do Mad Scientist a little bit too well. So how's your day, everyone? Hey, Fistula, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Yeah, I'll become the pretty princess. Why not? That's fine. All right, Satan, what are you? Why are all the flies just kind of trapped in the corner there? That's a little bit interesting. I'll frame Judas' shadow on the theme, and then he would have re-rolled to a sacred dagger. Not actually that horrible, but it's obviously not something we need to pick up because I am a purist when it comes to perfecting the seeds. Yes, I am. They must always be perfected. Alrighty then. Yes, indeed. We are now going to add Popular Duplex, which we all love. So now we've got a nice little bladed cone going on through. Yes, we do. Although on the topic of the whole like Dragon Ball Z, to power up, kind of makes me think that at the start I was like, come on everybody, do it now, alright, power it up with me. If anybody walked past your computer to hear, like if you don't have headphones, you got speakers, like they can hear some random dude on the internet also going, as you're sat there going, and it's just building and crescendoing together, they're probably going to raise some eyebrows at you. That I will admit. I think I will. We'll also grab Dunce Cap. So what this does is, you see that nice little curve at the start of the synergy? It's a very not that noticeable effect, but it very much forms the tiers round and kind of starts the beam that we're going for here. Yes, indeed. But for now, that is all we want from there. We will head to the shop as I do want to grab ourselves a dad's key. Well, while I remember, you know, I'd hate to be that forgetful. It's not something I really want to make happen. Yes, immediately obliterate you. I say. Oh, that's something that we need. We need a really posh evil scientist. By the way, how already cool is this? Just like this curving forward massive amount. And if we actually move while doing it, it really forms a cool beam, especially if you do some rapid turning during it. I really like tractor beam. But we need a kind of, I say, old chap. Then I attached his leg to his face. Look at him, little leggy face. I mean, there's probably less evil things to do, but still. I mean, we don't actually inherently need Dad Key, because now in the beautiful mod, we have ourselves the key waiting in the chest. But, you know, I like to be safe. Look at a character! If your baby came out like that, I mean, let's be honest, you'd shoot him in the face and try again. Alright, let's head over to our boss then and obliterate him with our blades of beautifulness. Yes, indeed. Two of spades! I did definitely need myself some extra stuff here, because we just don't have enough. We really don't. I think I might add a little bit of survivability to this, because why the hell not? I mean, where do you guys stand in the mwaharing of the lab in terms of adding items just for survivability? Should that count, or should it just be purely the synergy, and we see how survivable that makes you? I guess it doesn't really matter inherently either way, but I don't know. I do not know. Alrighty, so remember your categories, of course, as we go through this. You know, the visuals, the power, the survivability, your gut feeling about the seed. Yes, indeed. And didn't we add a new category last week? That's going to irritate me that I've forgotten what the potentially new category was. Oh, God, what was it? Oh! It was a good one. It was a good suggestion from you guys, because you are seriously incredible in the comments every single time. I read each and every one of them, like always, paying extra attention to Synergy Lab, because you are beautiful individuals. All I can imagine is you there, walking slowly through a wind tunnel as beautiful, sexy music plays in the background, bellowed out by a pure Scotsman, going, but it sounds a lot nicer to you. Your long, flowing, gorgeous, sparkly hair that I just want to touch because it's so silky smooth, I bet, is flowing behind you, and your perfect chiseled body's plod's not the most attractive of words, walk sexily, we'll go with that one, towards the camera and just enjoying yourself, just slowly, you know, your muscles bulging out of your shirt. And I don't know where I'm going with this, okay? And, you know, I guess that doesn't work as well if we account for all the genders currently watching this, because, you know, there's some things that you don't want bursting out your shirt as you walk towards the camera in a wind tunnel, and, you know, it does raise the question, what are you doing in a wind tunnel with such a loosely held on shirt? I mean, seriously, I mean, good for you that they're capable of bursting. Stop, brain, Jesus, what can I say? I'm an evil scientist, I don't get out much. Don't tell Daddy. Okay, we're all right. Everybody calm down. But it is going to bug me that I've completely forgot that category. But we shall continue applying goodness to our seed. Yes, indeed. What floor are we on? Flooded Caves 2. Well, we don't want to go too mental yet. So we'll grab ourselves Pyromaniac just because we can. And then we're also going to grab Proptosis. Yes, we need that indeed. We want the blades to be bigger at the start and get thinner towards the end. Kind of just defined Proptosis for you more than anything else, but that is fine. What was that train of thought, though? Seriously, what was that train of thought? I just don't know. Oh, God. All right, slap all of them away. That is lovely. Oh, God damn. Away we go then towards the boss, because we don't need the shop on this floor. No, we do not. It's really nice to have the mind. Go! Oh, I just made that. Just in time. I really did. Oh, I can't stop thinking about naked wind tunnels. What have I done to myself? Wow, that stain is now reduced to, well, its namesake on the floor. Alright, Krampus, so you don't phase us. Let's move on and keep expanding this, what will soon to be absolutely beautiful, delectable seedable. Yes, indeed. Seedable, obviously not the most correct word in the world, but now what we're going to do is actually grab the hookworm, because now, as you can see, every now and then the blades turn around to face the other way. Now, what I will say is there's some very, very interesting options. We can fatworm to make it go pew, 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 like that, and basically, at this stage, you just got to choose what you prefer. We got wub, 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 wubby like that. You can't ringworm, because that means they're not close enough together, but you do get kind of phases like that. Wiggle waggle, not as good. Super speed, alright, but again, not great. And lazy worm, just a little bit too slow. For me, well, the purity doesn't matter too much there, so we won't worry we accidentally got that. So, yeah, I like the kind of occasional sideways ones, but it's up to you guys. I am going to grab the latchkey for some luck, as well as lucky foot, because we do indeed need some luck, so there we go. And now we are going to head towards the item room. Yes, we are. Carefully head towards the item room. I should very accurately say. Oh, that got annihilated. And I know what you're thinking, it's not changed massively in these floors, but really, trust me. Oh, it's going to. Oh, it is going to. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I already knew the extra category. It was survivability. I said it. That's the entire time. That's what I did. I'm there going, power, visuals, ease of obtaining, survivability, and gut feeling. What was the extra one? The survivability was. Oh my God. I knew it all along. There was no need to imagine naked people in a wind tunnel. There was no need. Oh, God. I'm such an idiot. I was just literally sat there in my room, spinning round in my office chair, because I don't care what you say, spinning round in an office chair is an absolutely fantastic way to remember things. It really is. It's very, very cool. But I was just spinning around in my office chair to remember what the hell is going on. We'll grab this, because it's annoying me I don't have full hearts. And I just was like, I've got it! Survivability! Wait a minute, I already said that. I am an idiot. And, yeah, I hung my head in shame. I really, really did. Maybe I should hang up my scientist badge. The reason we don't take triple shot, by the way, is it actually adds too many tiers to this, and we end up in a position where they start getting completely deleted, so it's not too useful. But we are on Necro 1 here, so I will add a little bit more as we go towards completion. And the thing is about this seed is I very much. Also, how much does that say for my memory? I have such a bad memory that I don't trust myself to have actually remembered something. that really sucks, actually, thinking about it. I just don't trust myself enough to have remembered things. Oh, God, that is really bad. I think it was this, actually. But then a voice goes, was it that actually, though, Rage? Was it really that actually? Because you're probably wrong. It's like I've got my own mini worm tongue slathering about in my brain. It really is not good. Neither is the imagery of a worm slip and sliding through my brain, though how adorable is that? A mini baby worm on a little slip and slide. The water, it's just going whee all the way down. I like that, I do. Oh, that's really, really nice. Oh, I'm a fan of that. I mean, he'd have like little googly eyes and have a really happy smile. He wouldn't be a parasite at all. He'd just be happy and, oh, little worm slip and sliding. As long as it didn't, like, kill me, which I guess a brain in my face might actually do, thinking about it. So perhaps I should just give that up. But either way, cute worms aside, who is ready to see where I'm going with this? Because the happy thing about this Synergy Lab is that I happened upon it completely by accident. Simply, I was working on something else that you will see at some time, of course you will, when this kind of happened. And I don't know why it does, but it does. And let's just say I needed a couple tissues. Alright, goodbye, bloat. Goodbye indeed. Let's complete that synergy. If this was a game show, that would be like the big catchphrase that would make the audience be like, woohoo, yeah, let's do it. Complete that synergy. So, we are going to grab ourselves Continuum, yes indeed. So now we are glowing and all nice, and then they come back through, which is good, especially if we get all super close. We've now got basically a solid beam of these very, very nice looking tiers. Now, a few of you may be able to guess where this is going, and may be able to guess why we took the latch key and why we are taking the luck foot again, just to really raise as much luck as possible, because we are now going to go towards the item room, get our final few bits in there. I know I'm holding out on you. I know I am, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. It's all fine. You know, I got it under wraps. I do. So what you can do if you really want, which I don't mind doing, is pick up the usual color adjusters, the fear, the charm, the freeze, and the every occasional tier will have that kind of look to it, and it's not bad, but personally, I'm not a massive fan of that, so I'm not going to do it this time, because you only get the color for a little second, and believe me, you're not going to want to dilute your attention away from how this happens. So actually, there's nothing left in here. It's like I'm just teasing you. We'll go get something in here. Oh, psych, never mind. Nothing going on. Haha, what am I like? What am I like? Jesus. Alright, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I do like to make sure, and I did want to come tell you about the color thing, so I guess it makes sense a little bit. So we really only have 2 items left to get, and you can probably guess what they are, especially if the Super Saiyan hints did work on you earlier, but I'm actually going to come back for it after visiting the other final room up there. We do need a little bit of angel / devil deal yummy item action. Alright, because you know, if Isaac was a supermarket, the angel and devil deals would definitely be the premium products they would. So you may have guessed it. We are going to grab Holy Light, which is obviously going to start making a lot of this glow like hell, which, you know, it looks nice. Solid blade, it's all good. But I will admit that this would be Seed of the Week, gold, 10 out of 10, just, oh my god, what is life? But this is Synergy Lab, where we turn it all the way up to 11 and then keep turning it, and then we snap off the knob and have to buy a repair, which is really expensive. Seriously, the budget just cannot afford that. So what we're going to do is, well, exactly that. We're going to twist that knob until it snaps. Oh! God damn it, I'm like a machine. And yes, that of course means grabbing dead eye. And you may be thinking, well, what? I don't understand. It's just going to be like every other tier is going to be glowing both colors. We've seen this before, but something very special happens here. A very, very weird interaction that Well, we're about to see, and it's glorious. It is very, very glorious. Little bit of a glimpse there. Just want to get it going. Okay, are we ready for this? Are we ready? And it doesn't end. It doesn't end because the tears don't miss. They just go through the thing. The game doesn't count it as missing. Is this not the coolest, the best, the most beautiful synergy of beaminess that you have ever seen? It is a pure energy plasma beam, and it... Look, it just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop, and it's so beautiful. It just keeps going. It just keeps going, and I love it. I love it so much. It is a full-on anime energy beam, and it is so powerful. It is just so powerful. It's like a better brimstone. That's what it is. Who needs brimstone when you've got an energy beam like this on tap? You just don't. You don't need anything else. Because this is it. This is the end, the omega, the alpha. This is the sun, the moon, the universe, and everything in between. Fire! It just instantly kills everything. And holy shit, I spent so much time messing around that we missed the boss rush. But I don't care because I wanted a beautiful introduction to this. So if you don't mind, I will be right back. Oh, it's so... In fact, I just realized we've got Dansky. Oh, Dansky doesn't actually affect it? That's interesting. I thought it did. But yes, I will be right back. Oh. All right, everybody, we are returned with our glorious, glorious beam. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it. I have more look up this time, so it's more consistent as well. And it's just... Oh, the smile on my face. Alright, let's do ourselves a boss rush. I'll take a wafer. Why the hell not? Because the thing is, there are a few things you might want to add to this. Piercing tears, certainly, but I like not having piercing tears because I like the beam colliding with whatever it strikes until it just, like, beats through it and disintegrates, and then it continues on. You can't add any more tears to it because they'll start disappearing on you, which kind of sucks. So, really, there's not a lot you can do to take this further. And believe me, I very, very much tried, but I have to give this props for being goddamn. It's got to be up there. It has got to be up there. It just seriously looks like a permanent energy anime beam, and you know, as a massive weeaboo, I just love that shit. This is just great. Oh god, it really, really is. Just keep it going on. Just keep blowing everything up with just gloriousness. No, we don't want chocolate milk. I think we'll live without that. I am very, very curious in seeing how this works with the Hush. Every time I fire it, it's just beautiful. So, I'll give you a quick little look. So we can do this to the beam, which admittedly is kind of cool because it very much focuses it a lot more. So if we have the hookworm, you see the difference. That one's definitely a little bit wider, and then this one just focuses it down. So yeah, when we have the wing, which just kind of makes it into little balls, nowhere near as good if I'm honest with you. And we have the pulse, which again, nowhere near as good for me just because it keeps glowing up and up. Though I will admit the extra red is kind of nice. Then we waggle, which just makes it go in little flowy waves, it's alright. Then we whip, so just a lot faster of a beam, and then puffed worm, just generally slower. The only one, I guess there's two. I do like that one, but I don't like the glowing up and down. I prefer a consistent thickness to my beams, you know. I think that's generally better. So for me, it's very much between the flatworm, which focuses it a lot, like I have to admit. I kind of want to keep that. It does make it a much bigger. What do we think? Hookworm for the slight little changes, or the flatworm for this much more focused and bigger beam? You know what? I think we'll go for the focused and bigger one. It's definitely between hook, flat, and worm, but I'm not quite sure which. But how cool is it to have... Oh, it does look good with this. It does look very good with this, I will admit. That is so much more focused. Holy crap. Look at that. If only you couldn't see the tears in the middle. Oh, man. All right, let's roll on to the boss. I cannot wait to see how badly this murderizes the Hush, because I think it might be quite severe. Yay! Go ahead. Wonderful. Hey, Death. Well, you got obliterated, didn't you? Let's move on. I have an Emperor card, by the way, just because there's a chance that these rooms being so big and not normal, for me to just get permanently trapped in them, which obviously isn't good when you think about it, and destroy all of them before they even get to move in a massive room like this. Look at that. That effect is so brilliant. Is that not just one of the best things you have ever seen in Isaac? Just right there. Is that not just... Oh! And yes, you might be like, calm down, Rage, and to that I say never, because this is the best thing ever. Oh my god, it just is. It's just so good. Alright, get that going on. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. And finally, hey, it lives. Wow, they're just getting blown away out of existence. Okay, let's do this thing. I am so very excited to see how this looks. I very much am. Oh, magnet. See, I'm not sure whether to add magnetic tears, because it does... I think it overrides the blades. It sometimes does and sometimes doesn't. And I kind of don't want things sucked in the beam. I'd rather bring the beam to them, you know. Just a little bit more satisfying that way around. Okay, let's do this thing. I just need... Yep, that's... pretty good damage there. I think that's pretty good damage. Holy hell. This powering this beam into the side of the Hush. Die, Hush. Kaioken times 10. Boom. And him actually being vaporized on the floor is very adequate, given what we just experienced. Few things in this world are good enough to make me do an owl impression. But that is one of them. That is one of them. Yeah, I think this is the best worm for it. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. Goodbye, Isaac. I guess you kind of tried, I suppose? We'll go murderize Blue Baby, just because we can. Just because I want, you know, more time with this. What would we have added? Glass cannon, Loki's horns. See, we don't have Loki's horns and stuff because we don't want stray tears going out the back of us. It just kind of looks really off when dealing with this. Oh my god, we should totally use the Emperor card in order to get to him because we might die on the chest. And then what would we do? How would we ever come back from that? I wonder if this is powerful enough to skip phases on Mega Satan. That's the real question. God, it's so good. But yeah, the big thing left really is, do you want it to pierce through everything and just be a solid beam, or do you want it to collide and blow through things? That very much just depends on how you like your beams, really. Very much a personal preference style of thing. Honestly, it kills stuff so fast that it doesn't even feel like it's stopping it. It really doesn't. But at least now we know what would happen if Goku ever played the Binding of Isaac, don't we? So we got that going for us, which is nice. And hello, chubs, how are you doing? I just like clearing the chest. I mean, I apologize if you're like, get to Mega Satan already, but I want to beam more things, man. I want to beam the hell out of some more things. Is that so hard? Is that so hard? I think the big thing for me is just knowing that this is even possible in Isaac. Like, this can even happen, because you just wouldn't think so, would you? You just straight up would not think so. Hey, brains. Goodbye. Don't you know that being on lasers is terribly bad for you? Oh my god, it's just like destroying him into a corner. Yeah. It just rolled over the horn there so hard. Oh, that is satisfying, because obviously the beam's everywhere. I mean, I'd probably prefer it if I could turn off the beam animation, but I guess that's just getting very nitpicky at that point. We got a lot of items on this chest. Like, seriously, how ridiculous is that? Okay, so let's get our Mega Satan. Yes, indeed. Then I'll also open you. Ha-ha! I kept my key! Get wrecked, world! Alright, let's do this thing. I'm just going to stand in the center and fire my beam. And I have a feeling it's just going to instantly... No, it actually still makes him do the other phases. Okay, well... Not that that's gonna matter too much. Oh, that was a satisfying way to kill Super Envy. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. Talk about a beam drive-by. Oh, God. Hello, Mega Satan. What you gonna do, my friend? Oh, you're dead. That's so sad. That is so sad. Like if you've enjoyed this, if we could break that 1,000 barrier, it would mean the world to me. But otherwise, I just hope you had a fun time. Subscribe for more of this awesome. And I'll see you later on, guys. I'm gonna go have lovely dreams. Oh, goodbye.